It's 6 a.m. and they have to have their morning WWE SmackDown every single day. Ah! First thing of the day is some coffee with cream, as usual. I went ahead and mixed up my electrolytes for the morning. I did the Element Orange Salt today. Are you going to drink all of my electrolytes? No?
No.
You always do, though.
No, I drink some.
You drink some, that's true. So I'm having what has become my very typical breakfast these days, although I always switch out flavors with the protein powder and with the cereal, which is so fun. I'm having a mixture of two of the yogurts that I have fermented. This one is the 3-strain Super Gut SIBO yogurt, and I make sure to have this every day. And then I also have in here 4 ounces of the Bifidobacterium longum yogurt that I fermented, trying to get my gut healthy. I'm going to add a scoop of the chocolate prime protein today, and then I'm going to have a half a serving of the Perfect Keto chocolate cereal just for a little bit of crunch. And I know this prime protein is expensive, but when you realize that there's it's like 4 ounces of steak protein in each scoop, you know, you just have to kind of compare it to the price of steak.
I finished my burger.
You finished your burger?
Yeah,
okay.
Yogurt.
You ready for yogurt?
And then I'm going to have a bowl on when I go.
Okay. You know, it's still an investment and it's still, you know, a high quality product that you have to pay premium for. But when you compare it to the price of other proteins, especially beef protein, it's not so bad. So I probably wouldn't like sit and eat a serving of this protein with a steak on the side because that would be a little redundant. I have it when I'm not having other meat, typically. And then I think the chocolate cereal from Perfect Keto is my favorite of all the 3 flavors, although I hope they come out with a peanut butter. I thought that sounded really good. And a serving is 40 grams, so I'm just going to do about 20 grams. And it's like Oreo chocolate. They almost taste like the way I remember Oreo O's tasting. What does it say?
I don't know.
Give this a squeeze. So I'm actually filming this What I Eat in a Day video on the same day that I am filming this recipe that you guys will have already seen. I'll put the recipe video up in the cards, so if you haven't seen it, you can go check it out if you're curious what all this craziness is. But during the course of making the video and doing taste tests and stuff, I put together a collection of about what I ate during the video, and I'm going to have to guesstimate like how many calories, macros, and stuff for that. But I ate about this much of the puffy cheesy snacks, and then this was my pizza pocket. That's totally weird, but I ate probably about half of it. So I'll have to guesstimate the macros in that as well. Now that I'm finished filming, I need to sit down and do some editing. And since I had all those little snacks during the filming, I'm not hungry for lunch yet, but I did want a second cup of coffee to sip on while I am doing my computer work. Okay, so for my creamy, cheesy, but not really cheesy cabbage, I just am sauteing in butter. I need to get some water in here so it doesn't burn. I just added some granulated garlic, some granulated onion, and some nutritional yeast, 2 tablespoons of that, and some kosher salt. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of cream to give it that bit of creaminess. And I do weigh how much came out of the container so I know how much to add to my macros when I am tracking. The other day I barbecued, I cooked up some picanha steak and some chicken thighs, and I was thinking I would have some of the steak with my cabbage. Ooh, that's a nice big steak. 8.5 ounces. So I'm going to have about half of the cabbage that I made, and I have been testing out different vegetables and things on my blood sugar. I did Brussels sprouts recently, and those were not very blood sugar friendly for me, so I'm interested to see how the cabbage does. It's only about 3:45 right now, but since I didn't eat much of a lunch, I am ready for dinner, so I'll probably need a snack at some point later this evening as well. So I am ready for my evening snack because I had such an early dinner, and I thought it was the perfect opportunity to check out these goodies that we got sent by Chipmunk Baking. We did a review of some of their products a few weeks ago, and they sent us some more goodies, some new flavors of the keto bites that we haven't tried yet. So I recruited Renee to come be my goodie tester today. Oh, we got a new magnet. What does it say? When your cookie jar is empty, don't panic. ChipmunkBaking.com. There's everybody from Chipmunk Baking. Okay, what flavors did we get?
What
is that? Ooh, what is that?
Banana?
Yes. Banana chocolate chip, toasted coconut. You like coconut, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know if you'll like this one, but you could try it. Chocolate espresso. This is the one I'm most excited about. Ah! Okay, it says up here.
Peanut. Wait, that?
Mm-hmm.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, you're going to like this one. We tried some of their protein peanut butter cookies, and they were so good. So I know these are going to be great. But what do you want to start with?
I want to do peanut butter last. So I
peanut butter last.
Start with this one because I don't think I'll like it.
The chocolate espresso. Are you going to taste it?
Yeah.
Okay, so these ones have sunflower seed flour as the first ingredient. I love that. Allulose, butter, chocolate chips, espresso, egg, vanilla, salt, konjac powder, psyllium husk, plant fibers from lemon pea, potato, plantain, and Norwegian kelp. That's interesting. Vitamin E, and monk fruit extract. So I think that's super clean ingredients for something like this. I love it. And this flavor is almond free. I know a lot of people can't find baked goods with no almond. And so since they use sunflower seed flour, it's almond free. Some of them have almond, some of them have sunflower seed. So you always have to check the ingredients.
It smells like Starbucks.
Ooh, yeah.
It smells like Starbucks.
Yeah, you can see the little chocolate chips in there. All right, you want to split it?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, it just looks like a fudgy brownie inside.
Yeah, it does look like a brownie.
Yum.
Just like you got a brownie and just
ready?
Gotta
Take it. Mmm.
It's good.
The espresso flavor is very forward.
I like the first part of it better than like the last taste.
Yeah, like the coffee flavor kind of hits you. So maybe you don't like the bitter coffee flavor, but I do. Oh my gosh, that's really, really good. And I love these bites because just one of them is all I need. Like if I'm needing a little sweet something at the end of a meal, I can eat one of these. They're super satisfying, and I don't have any kind of I have to eat the whole bag feeling. They're just really satisfying and really tasty and the perfect size for me. Love these. Okay. What are we trying next? Toasted coconut. Okay. That smells so good.
It smells like one
it
of
smells
the
really
other ones.
Oh, you think so? It smells really coconutty. Ooh, and it's toasted coconut, so it's like toasty coconut smell. You can really smell the toastedness.
Don't think I've ever smelled that.
Okay. You haven't?
Yeah. Can I split the next cookie?
Oh, the next one? Yeah. There you go. Okay, ready? Mmm.
It's really good.
I really like that. Okay, so the texture of coconut, like flaked coconut or shredded coconut, can sometimes not be the best to me. This doesn't have that. It has all the flavor of the toasted coconut, but it's not like filled with coconut shreds. This is perfect. This is actually really good. I wasn't sure if this one was going to be in my top, but I think it might be because it's super buttery and that toasted coconut flavor is just delicious.
It's probably my favorite thing that's coconut because I don't usually like coconut.
Well, there you go. It's very buttery. All right, so we're doing peanut butter last, so now we're on the banana chocolate. Ooh, banana. Banana forward.
Like banana.
Yeah, it
Just
does.
like banana.
Yeah, okay.
I know.
Not very even, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Think it. Uh-oh, you lost a chocolate chip.
I love the texture.
I know. I love the texture of these too. They're like chewy and kind of like a dense brownie. And it doesn't taste like you're eating nut flour. Like that's the thing I love about it. Because there's a lot of keto baked goods that just taste like you're eating a mouthful of almond flour. And this tastes like a fudgy brownie. Like the texture. Okay, this one has sunflower seed flour also. Love that. The banana flavor is so good. Oh, I mean, it's like chocolate chip banana bread. I keep thinking we're gonna find a flavor we don't like, but it just hasn't happened yet. Last one. Are you excited about this one?
Yes. Probably gonna be my favorite. They
Peanut butter.
They didn't make a peanut butter and honey one.
Oh my gosh, that would be delicious. Okay, chipmunk baking guys, are you listening? Because peanut butter honey, maybe a peanut butter honey sandwich cookie. Or oh man,
there'll be honey and peanut butter inside.
Remember when we tried the? Did you want to break this one?
Yeah.
Remember when we tried the caramel sandwich cookies? Those were so good.
Try to break it evenly again.
Yeah. Good job. Look at the inside. Let me show it up here.
I want to look at it.
Think.
It's my favorite one.
The chewiness is just spot on for a peanut butter cookie.
But that's really good.
Man, what a treat, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So out of the 4, let's see. I know that chocolate espresso isn't going to be your favorite. But out of the 4 that we tasted, I said, I know it's not going to be your favorite.
I thought it was your favorite. No.
Out of the 4 that we tasted, which one did you like the best?
This one.
Peanut butter?
Yes.
Yeah, peanut butter is so good. If you like peanut butter cookies, like, this is it. This is just it.
My second
if I had to pick a favorite, see, this is the thing is I like all of them, and I would like, a different one at a different time depending on what I was feeling like. Like these ones are, like the fruity, the coconut and the banana. If I was wanting something a little bit more fruity, I'd go with those. If I'm in the mood for peanut butter, which is it's a legitimate mood, peanut butter mood, I'd go for these. If I wanted something a little darker, especially if with a cup of coffee, this would be really, really good.
Just dip it in some coffee.
I honestly, if I had to pick a favorite, I can't. Actually, I can't. I'm just going to say I can't. I can't pick a favorite. And that's unusual for me. Usually I have a pretty clear favorite, but literally all 4 of these are delicious. All a win.
My second favorite is this one, then this one, then this.
Toasted coconut second.
Third.
Chocolate chip banana third. And then, of course, espresso chocolate last. All right.
Which one do you think you don't like the most?
I like them all. That's the thing. I like them all. I can't choose one that I don't like.
Right now, if you were going to have another one, which one? Because which mood are you in?
Right now, if I was going to have another one, I think I would pick the coconut.
Oh.
It's just so buttery.
I would definitely pick
and
this
toasty.
One.
It's really good. But, I mean, I wouldn't complain if you gave me any of them.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Renee, for your expert opinions and taste testing. Everyone on the YouTubes appreciates your hard work and sacrifice you put in to tasting all of these terrible, terrible things that you just don't like.
It's all of them are delicious except this one. No. No.
All right.
What?
That's all.
Okay. Bye.
So now I'll go over my calories, macros, the lumen level I got the next morning, and all of my blood sugar info from my NutriSense glucose monitor. First off, my calories came in at 1,902 calories. I got 143.5 grams of protein. That was 30.2% of my calories. I got 124.9 grams of fat. That came in at 59.2% of my calories. And then I got 50.3 total carbs or 28.2 net carbs, and that was 10.6% of my calories for the day. The next morning, I checked my lumen level. If you haven't heard about my experience with lumen so far, I'll put a couple videos up in the cards about all of that. But I woke up with a level 2, which is mostly fat burning. And I did make sure that I was not in ketosis, because if you're in ketosis, the lumen isn't accurate. It won't tell you if you're burning fat. It'll think you're burning carbs. So I did make sure that I was not in ketosis, and I was at a level 2 of fat burning. So I was in a state of fat burning without being in a state of ketosis. And according to lumen, that is positive, and it was a win that I woke up in fat burning mode. Next, let's take a peek at my blood sugar for the entire day from my NutriSense glucose monitor. You can see an overview here, and with my Fitbit being connected to my NutriSense app, it automatically puts in like when I wake up and when I go to bed and any activity I log in my Fitbit app. So you can see that with the blue dots. The first blue dot is when I woke up. So I had a little bit of a dawn phenomenon there. I had low and then it kind of jumped up as I woke up, which is completely normal. And then this other blue dot over here is when I went to bed, 10:16 p.m. And the red dots are my food and drinks throughout the day. So let's go over those individually. So just a note, I have stopped logging when I have my coffee with cream in the morning. I've consistently seen that I get a perfectly normal blood sugar response from that, if any blood sugar response at all. And so I just, for simplicity, I decided to stop logging that. So my first meal logged in here is my protein yogurt with the Perfect Keto cereal on top. I started with a blood sugar of 89. My peak blood sugar in the whole 2 hours was 90, so barely even moved at all. And after 2 hours, I had a blood sugar of 88, so that was perfect. Lunch was a little bit funny because it was my snacky meal as I was filming my video of the cheesy fries and the pizza chips. I kind of was munching on things, for a little while through there, but you can see that I started with a blood sugar of 87 and 2 hours later I had a blood sugar of 76. So 0 spike from that, which was wonderful. I also had a cup of coffee with cream after I finished filming the video, so I put that in there because it was around the same time as I had my snacky lunch. Dinner, the steak with the creamed cabbage, I started with a blood sugar of 80. My blood sugar peaked at 86, which is very good. And then 2 hours later, I had a blood sugar of 78, so a -2 delta, which is wonderful. And then the keto bites from Chipmunk Baking. Some of you guys might be curious if those affect blood sugar at all. And I can say for me personally, it's always different for different people, but for me personally, they are beautifully blood sugar friendly. I started with a blood sugar of 82, peaked at a blood sugar of 83, went up 1 point, which is almost nothing. And then 2 hours later, I had a blood sugar of 80. So very, very happy with the blood sugar response from those. Next, I always like to go over into the Insights tab and see what my average blood sugar was for the day. And it says here my average blood sugar was 78, which is phenomenal for me. And it's blowing my mind that as I really, really carefully add in carbs and figure out which ones are the best for me, my blood sugar on average tends to be going down. And it's not just going down like after I eat a meal with carbs, like my postprandial blood sugar response, but I'm seeing that my average blood sugar overnight is lower than it was when I was eating fewer carbs and eating closer to ketovore carnivore. So really, really interesting. I'm enjoying this experiment, and I feel like without the NutriSense glucose monitor, I wouldn't be able to do this experiment because I have had such drastically different responses to different carbs that keying in on the specific carbs that really do well with my blood sugar would be really, really difficult without this like in real time data. If you are curious about the NutriSense Glucose Monitor program, I will have a link down below where you can get all of the details. I do get a little bit of a kickback anytime someone clicks that link and signs up for more information with your email. You don't have to make a purchase in order for me to get that little bit of a kickback. So if you want to support my channel, that is a really, really easy way to do that. I'll also have a link down below to the Lumen. If you are someone who is trying to add carbs into your diet and ketosis is not your main goal, the Lumen can be a really helpful tool. So if you're curious about making that shift to adding carbs into your diet and still trying to get yourself into some sort of a fat burning mode without ketosis, that might be something for you to check out as well. And I will have that link down below also. Thanks for hanging out with me on this What I Eat in a Day video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you again in the next one.